right, if you don't have any other questions for me, thank you for showing up. Y'all are good to go. And
I have a question.
Get it, Daniel. What do you got?
On the 2.1 UT quiz, I got kind of confused on question 6.
Let's do question 6. The biggest adjustment this year that we've had is adjusting for in-person and remote. And I think one of the things that the teachers are really doing well is that we are making sure that we're communicating as much as possible. One of the things I love about Canvas is the message capability of students. That my students are available to message me and I can get that message on Canvas. One of the ways that I'm available for my students is during that class period all the time. If I get a message during that class period, I can quickly respond to it if I have time to do that. Or I can respond at the in-between passing periods, and just making sure that I'm trying to stay in contact with our students and messaging them as much as possible, and being available on Zoom. I think a tool that we have available to us in Zoom is highly productive, and if our students are taking, especially our remote students, if they're taking advantage of it, they can definitely get one-on-one interaction with their teacher. And I think they really rounded on these for y'all, and that's not really 3.5. I got scooted over a little bit. High school students have a very robust schedule, especially at Heath High School. We want them to be as involved in as many things as possible. And so as a teacher, we have to take that in mind and consideration, and talk within our PLCs, and our PLC leads, our captains, are talking amongst other departments to ensure that we are giving an appropriate workload for our students so that they're getting that quality education, but we're not overburdening them with too much work. Remember that I can Zoom whenever you need me to Zoom. I got time. I can just pop in real quick and give you some time to help. Just ask me and I can make time available for you guys, okay? Awesome job. See you later. Remote Wednesday is a great day for high school students to get caught up, to come and get some additional help, to come get those tutorings, to answer those questions of what's going to be going on next week, what are we going to be doing in class, and just being there for the students. Even though we're remote, just trying to work on making those relationships and just being available to help with those things. Because when you're remote and you're all by yourself working through these things, it can be difficult, but when you have a teacher there that can work through Zoom, it really becomes beneficial. So when we're doing this, the first question is, what is the squirrel's displacement at 3? So one of the benefits of the hybrid model is definitely that those students are getting that face-to-face when they see me during the week, but they're also getting used to that remote piece, that they're going to have to work on things at home as well. And I think we're preparing our students not only in case we have to go in a remote setting for the whole school, but also this is preparing them for college readiness. And this is the expectation that teachers will have, professors will have at universities and community college and technical colleges throughout the nation.
Do you think you want to try one by yourself, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make up an example. When my students come into class and they log into Canvas, the way I have the page set up, it's exactly the same as the kids that log in when they're at home, so there's no difference in what they see. They go in, they have a daily attendance check that they do. I made it easy that it's all just kind of listed for them, so they do their attendance check. Usually we start off with a quiz, so the kids in class take the quiz, the students at home take the quiz. The change occurs when I give notes. In class, I actually teach directly, and I can answer questions live on the spot, versus the kids that are at home have a video that they watch, which is the same exact problems and the same exact thing. They just don't have the opportunity at that point to ask questions. Equals 15. So can you see that on the wipe-off board?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. I have students who have chosen remote, and I have students who've chosen in-person. So when the in-person kids come to school, I teach them live. When the students who are remote, when they have their day for algebra, they log on, and I have a video that I've made ahead of time. Basically, it's me teaching, so they're not watching it live, but they're able to watch what would be happening in the classroom and go through the same lessons and practice. And then we have Zoom tutorials that we offer in the afternoon. So if any kids, but especially them, need extra help, then they can. Now, Mr. Alexander and Mr. Gilpin are trying a synchronous model where they open it up to the kids that are at home can actually log in during class and watch it live. So they both piloted it last week, and they didn't have a ton of kids, but it went really well.
When they're right next to each other, so it's multiplication, so it would be division.
Very good. So my PLC consists of myself, Kyle Gilpin, Jamie Alexander, and Tong Modest.
And boards, and then that one has difference.
Okay, cool.
So it covers everything.
You will see 3 different versions of what we're teaching, but it is exactly the same thing. We talk about the TEKS, we break down problems and make sure we have every possible variety that the kids could see. We're really absolutely in sync and on the same page every day, all the time. This is real, and this is live, and we're gonna put our whole heart into it, because our end goal is that we're all back together in a more normal situation. It gets a little overwhelming, but it's almost like they're here, even though it's that digital connection, I guess, perhaps. But it's awesome.